So you did decide to bring the camera after all.
Ashton here with Animation Information, and today we actually went to Weebcon in Dallas, one of the best cons that I've been to in a while. So to start, there were vendors, there were voice actors, there were people everywhere. There were football fields of vendors, and I am not exaggerating what I mean. This was one of the biggest cons that I've been to ever. So to start, of course, just like any con that's around, you see cosplayers everywhere. One of the best and favorite parts about it is me actually going to walk up to people, meet people, get nice pictures, talk to nice people everywhere. And yeah, that's one thing that keeps drawing me to these places, is just being able to look at things and be around people. And even if you don't have the money to go to do some of these things, you can actually just walk into these free panels that are around. In fact, we went to go see a Naruto cast reunion that was around, and man, I thoroughly enjoyed a lot of the people that were there and a lot of the cast. It was fun seeing them laugh and smile and reminiscence on the things that they did in the meantime. From panels to friendly people to music, one of my favorite vendors that were there was actually Gamer Subs. It's a bunch of streamers that had came together and decided to put some energy drinks down and have some really cool looking cups. I did enjoy a lot of the other vendors as well, but this was one that just really did catch my eye. Cool cars. There was stuff even that goes beyond just anime. You got some D&D stuff. There were some people that were around that were knowledgeable about D&D. Man, I wish I could just live and see these things all over again. Yeah, and even if you don't have the money to go budget and do things and buy $50 overpriced things, you can actually go to a lot of these panels that were around, as I mentioned. Cool people, cool places, cool venues, cool vendors. One of the other best parts they decided to choose was the venue. The Gaylord Hotel is one of the best hotels in the state of Texas. From an indoor greenhouse to all these spacious places, indoor bars, so many good restaurants you can eat at. But if it weren't for the Maid Cafe and the snacks that we had while we were there, man, I don't eat a lot when it comes to these things. And man, nor was I going to eat a lot after the Maid Cafe. Um, from cool music and cool voice actors, from walls and walls, you could just see people lined up everywhere ready to take pictures or meet their favorite voice actors. From My Hero Academia, One Piece, Naruto, I can't even begin to tell you all the people that I've met, and I'm glad to have met along the way. My wallet hurts, my heart hurts because of my wallet, but at the end of the day, I think it was all invested in stuff, so I can add to the channel and you'll be able to see a lot of this stuff. One of the best part about just cons in general is just creators. There are so many just newer vendors that are around that looks like that they create the things that they do. In fact, again, I mentioned the D&D information that was there. They have D&D like little panels that people have made with 3D printers, and they go around selling this stuff. One of my favorite cosplayers that were there was actually from Akame ga Kill. She's the scissor lady that actually will cut you, and I got a really cool picture with her as she's like slicing me. And huge. I felt kind of bad because it looked heavy whenever you kind of tilt it down, but man, was that one of the best cosplays that was there. The artwork and great detail that was put into it. With good friends along the way, I'm so glad that I was able to go with 5 people while we were there as well. They're kind of camera shy. Even one of them, who's a professional, does professional camera work, is actually camera shy himself. Regardless, we got some really cool pictures, really cool shots, really cool videos, and this is one that I highly recommend you do check out if there's ever a Weebcon near you. There's stuff that's made for underage people, and there's stuff that's not made for underage people. Regardless, I think they do a good job of just filtering out that information and cutting it really close, from the Japanese pinball machines to the body pillow covers that are there. You can find stuff for all ages and all things that you can do around. Friends, again, people you meet, people that you see, lots of pictures that you can take with more friends. I got to meet some other people that were really good in their cosplay. I did some really cool poses as well. Here's one with me with my sword out. Along the way, we did stop by the bar, and I tried to be a shot taker. Curry, nope, missed. Walk of shame, sad. Stands up. Oh, awkward sword stance push. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. But yeah, we got to enjoy some few drinks, or I don't drink, but my friends got to enjoy some few drinks and a lot of fun stuff that you get to see around. Again, cool cosplayers, really nice to see the really large venue just to take a breather from all the people. I am an introvert, as you may know, and I love people, but I also love not being around people equally as much. So yeah, lots of cool places you can just stop, take a breath, and just not do anything. All in all, this was one of my favorite cons that I've been to. I do appreciate how friendly people were, that southern hospitality, as you may say, and I really can appreciate the hard work and detail people put into their cosplay. In fact, one of my friends actually printed out his helmet from Goblin Slayer, and it looks really, really good. And we ended up seeing, I think, two other Goblin Slayer cosplayers as well. Wow, one of them was spot on, from the little frayed patches that he had in the back to the frayed pouches that he had in his back as well, to even the red lights that were coming through the helmet. One of the best cosplayers as well, in my opinion. And here's a cut of just some really cool shots that we got as well. Again, all in all, one of the best cons that I've been to. I do highly recommend. Yeah, if you do ever want to go to one, any Weebcon near you, go see it. Ashton, Cisco Bang, signing off. Weebcon 2023 forever. Keep reading, keep watching anime, and we'll see you in the next upcoming review.